Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Advanced Warfare In Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be testing out the Exo Mute exoskeleton ability. We're going to be starting the testing very fast. I'm going to be kind of cutting in and out and turning the volume up so you can hear. The very first test we're going to do is the test of normal footsteps in Advanced Warfare, and footsteps are pretty quiet in this game, so do turn your volume up so that you can hear. Okay, that's a pretty good sample of normal footsteps. You'll probably never hear those over these gunshots. Yeah, so pretty much any kind of noise on the map is going to drown out the footsteps. That's just one surface and just one type of noise. We're also going to try a falling noise and a boosting noise. Again, all very difficult to hear, if it can be said to be making any noise at all. We'll move into the building and get a slightly different type of ground or texture to make noise, just so that we get a good sample. And at this point, I'm instructing J-Hub to jump up on top of the ship and jump down so we get the knee breaking noise, the ground crunching, the boosting, the falling sounds. Try not to talk over the testing and such, but as you can tell, those are all pretty soft noises. They're all actually rather difficult to hear, but we're about to break out the Exo Mute device and have J-Hub turn that on and repeat the exact same test, and what you'll notice is the Exo Mute completely mutes footsteps, or completely removes all footstep noise. They are 100% silent. It also reduces the sound made of your exosuit when you boost around a little bit, and I think it has a slight reduction on the fall noises too. Try not to talk over the fall noises, and again, completely muted inside. One last thing that I almost forgot to test was the reloading sounds, and come to find out, Exo Mute has no effect on the gun reloading. It makes the same amount of noise no matter what, so no effect there. The next thing I thought I would test is bomb arming and defusing.
They defused the bomb. We lost that fight, but it's not over.
I'm not sure what you heard there, but I was able to hear it pretty clearly. It makes a kind of unusual noise. Arming the bombs in Advanced Warfare doesn't make a constant beeping or booping like Counter-Strike or some of the previous ones. There's only an initial arming sound, and it's a pretty quiet sound too. I use headsets, I listen pretty intently, and if you're not relatively close by the bomb, or if your volume isn't up to over 9,000, you're probably not going to hear the noise it makes. We're going to redo that test again and flip the Exo Mute on and off so you can get to hear the noises it makes whenever J-Hub can get his body on over here. And again, what you're going to hear is that the Exo Mute does nothing. My overall conclusion about this perk is that I would never use it outside of Search and Destroy or super competitive matches, because the footstep sounds are already quiet, most of the sounds you already make are rather quiet, and it only works on footsteps. Just save it for Search and Destroy. This is a pretty minimal type of exoskeleton ability. That's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to check out the previous episode on variant testing, or the next one's going to be a little bit crazier on both overclock and lightweight. And as always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.